Welcome to Perlman Quadrangle and Irvine Auditorium. Irvine Auditorium is a non-smoking facility. Restrooms are located on the lower and second balcony levels. Vending machines and payphones are located only on the lower level. Assisted listening devices are available upon request. Please take time to note the exit clearly marked at the front and rear of the auditorium. If for some reason there is an emergency, please use these exits to vacate the building in an orderly fashion. For your safety and the safety of others, after exiting, please move away from the building as far as possible. Please take the time now to silence all cell phones or beepers for thorough enjoyment of today's presentation by yourself and others.
Please be seated. Dear Penn Dental Class of 2026 faculty, staff, families, and friends, I am truly honored to open today's commencement events celebrating the graduation and the achievements of the class of 2026. I want to extend a special welcome to your families, friends, and loved ones around the globe who are unable to be with us today but who can participate virtually via our streaming service. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Dean, Dr. Mark Wolf, to come to the podium. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, they did put the speech in here. I stand a chance. I'm going to start out by thanking the faculty. They're here because of you. The work you did, the time you spent, and their efforts. Now that we got that out of the way, I am glad to welcome our honored guests, our faculty, staff, family, friends, significant others, and alumni, and obviously the soon-to-be alumni class of 2026. It is truly a pleasure to personally welcome you all to this celebration. For those who are unable to be here, we are live streaming, and we welcome everybody and are delighted that everybody could see this. Life is filled with so many different firsts. For most of you, this is the first time you've graduated dental school. For a large number of you, though, it's actually not. Our advanced standing class has come from countries all over the world to gain their American dental license. This is the second time they've gone through a dental graduation. And that's actually quite a comment and compliment to these individuals to spend the time, put that energy in, and come to the United States to learn. Our graduating class has citizens from 15 countries here. We have 65 unique languages spoken. 119 of our graduates are graduating with honors in different specialties and areas of our dental education. 7 students completed dual degree programs. 110 students enrolled in residency programs for advanced education. 13 students will be joining the military, and 21 of our National Health Service, 21 of our students will be partaking in the National Health Service Scholars Program, which is an incredible commentary about the commitment to helping the underserved. You are graduating as accomplished scholars, clinicians, people of science, skilled in the healing arts. Congratulations. The graduating classes of students at universities all around the world are hearing some distressing news at their graduations, and it's made the papers in many cases. They're hearing that the job market that they were looking for is evaporating in front of them as a result of there being a new technology. What do they call it? Artificial intelligence. Will first-year lawyers be needed at all to write briefs and contracts, or will AI generate that content? I'll start out by telling all of the significant others and graduates who may be concerned. I don't believe you're going to be replaced by AI in any way. But let me share a story with you. It's actually a surprising story because some of the things I'll comment on seem like they've been that way forever. 20 years ago, I was asked to give a keynote address at a group of people talking about electronic health records. It was the new rave. They asked me what I thought the next technology, what will change for everybody. And you know, it's kind of interesting. I have to set the stage. It was exactly 20 years ago this month, but at that time, Apple CEO Steve Jobs had not stepped out on a stage and introduced this new device. What was it called? Oh, the iPhone. Remarkably, that didn't come out until June of 2007. We all use these things. Anybody still carry a BlackBerry? They thought that was addicting. They called it a crackberry. Google was only 8 years old. It's remarkable. We all just heard about this thing called Ask Jeeves that went out of business. That was Google before Google. That's what people used to look up information on the internet. And so often there was just no internet information. I spoke about the power of information, including health information. And this made many of the people in the audience extremely uncomfortable. Information would be democratized, available to everyone, including patients. Can you imagine that? Patients actually being able to look up information about their health and get answers? The newly available medium was called the internet. Health professionals all over really went pretty crazy about this, frightened that their patients would self-diagnose and self-treat. And more frightening, they thought that the health profession themselves might be challenged by their patient about, why are you doing this? Is there another way to do this treatment? Or that's not what I read. How dare patients challenge health providers about health decisions? That was radically different 20 years ago. We asked the question, what if the patients couldn't actually understand the disease or the condition? What would that mean? I did have a patient. I was a full-time practitioner. He was an airline pilot. He came into my office after reading something on the internet, pulled down his lower lip and says, "I think I have cancer. My lips, my gums bleed. I have all sorts of problems down here." I took one look and I said, "You need to get your teeth cleaned more frequently than once every 5 years." He had horrendous inflammation and periodontal disease. He did wind up losing those teeth, but he didn't have cancer. You know, that's were the good old days, 20 years ago. There was no social media. There was no misinformation. There was no disinformation. It just goes to show you, things can get worse and more difficult for us. You chose to attend a dental school before all of this confusion started. The hysteria, remember the calm days before 2020? It's really hard to believe that at that time, a physician said you need a vaccination, and the parent said yes. Today, parents stare at us and go, "Well, I don't think so. Maybe we should talk about this. My friend heard," or "I read, I think we'll wait." You had choices when you chose to come to dental school, and you chose Penn Dental Medicine for its legendary reputation and its innovation, both in human health and its ability to elevate the profession to new heights. Penn Dental Medicine is a historic institution, one of 12 schools within a university that was started by one of America's founding fathers, Benjamin Franklin. The University of Pennsylvania opened in 1751, and who was the first president of our university? Benjamin Franklin. The university has a long-standing legacy of advancing society and science, despite it sometimes being very difficult. The School of Dental Medicine was established in 1878. From that very first class, a notable graduate came. Who was it? None of you? Take those diplomas back. You've heard it before, W.D. Miller. Yes, you have heard it before, W.D. Miller. He graduated our first class, went off to Europe, and he actually discovered why we get tooth decay. Where did Mr. Cavity come from? Before he did that, tooth decay came from bacteria gnawing on the side of the tooth or food decaying on the tooth, not bacteria eating the food. And what does the bacteria do? Poops acid. Thank you. You remember. She can get her diploma. Just get her up here right now. That's pretty remarkable. That's out of our first graduating class. Matthew Cryer created the first hospital-based dental service in 1901. He defined oral surgery. He was a professor at Penn. Dr. Lester Burkett, whose belief that oral health was a window into systemic health, defined oral medicine as a discipline. He served as dean here at Penn from 1951 to 72. And more than that, his textbook was used by every dentist that graduated any dental school in the United States. It defined oral medicine. Periodontal care and saving of teeth as the current day standard was defined by D. Walter Cohen and Morton Amsterdam in the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Dean Marjorie Jeffcoat helped define the dental systemic disease link. Today, our faculty are defining modern ceramic dentistry, CAD/CAM dentistry, computer-assisted design and manufacture, care for persons with disabilities, cancer care, inflammatory mechanisms, nanotechnology and dentistry, new vaccines for herpes, plant-based chewing gums to kill COVID and flu, the list is exhaustive. And you chose Penn Dental Medicine before you knew all of those things were happening, before you knew that we were a center for evidence-informed practice, before you knew that you would have to be defenders of evidence. Penn Dental Medicine helped Philadelphia celebrate its 70th anniversary of public water fluoridation, one of the first cities to fluoridate. It was in 1901. Penn graduate, Dr. Frederick McKay, who was the first to recognize the effect of fluoride on teeth. You're joining a long legacy of Penn Dental Medicine doctors dedicated to greatness. Our central building was made possible by a donation from Dr. Thomas Evans in 1897. He was a dentist who lived on the corner of Spruce and 40th as a child and spent his career in Europe being dentist to royalty. I invite all of you to please spend some time looking at our building later today. It's absolutely incredible. It's an evidence of an evolution. It's the most modern of dental care centers in the world, at the same time as holding the history and legacy that Penn Dental Medicine has done. Upon his death, Dr. Evans charged Penn Dental Medicine to become a school second to none, and we have. There are no peers to Penn Dental Medicine. You chose your school well, even before we were speaking about the effects of AI on the world and the health professions. The impact of Penn Dental Medicine extends beyond academia. It profoundly influences the Philadelphia community. As students, you saw firsthand the transformative power that quality oral health care can bring, bringing joy to a child, making an aging person feel young, recognizing a veteran for their service to the country, and delivering delivering care to someone with a special physical or intellectual disability. Better oral health care for so many would not have been attainable without the care available at our school for our patients delivered by you, in our center and in our community sites. So many of you have gone above and beyond to meet the community's needs. You have been the safety net healthcare provider for persons with disabilities who could not find that care anywhere in the region. Many of you were the healthcare bridge for persons who are survivors of the most disgusting torture and injury that's possible. You have helped so many in so many deserving ways. We hope that these experiences inspire you to make a lifelong commitment to using your skills and knowledge to balancing some of the inequalities in our healthcare system. So back to the question about artificial intelligence and being replaced. None of us know what the future holds, but our lives in this world will continue to change significantly. How we answer our telephones, schedule patients, manage inventory, and even develop treatment plans may all change as a result of AI. Why will AI not replace your job? It's the sacrifice that you made so well during your education. You studied to be evidence-informed caregivers of science. The materials and methods that you went through made you something more than just the deliverer of care. You experienced more than those who came before you. You experienced a human connection. The ability to help those with fear, communicate with those who feel vulnerable, provide relief for those others ignore, like those with disabilities. You've modeled the human connection, and it is the human connection that AI cannot replace. The empathy, the gentle touch, the simple eye contact, you join a historic alumni. You've demonstrated insight, you will develop innovations, and you have faith in science. You will impact generations of patients to come. As an alumnus, it is your mandate to honor the integrity of science amongst these societal changes. What was the greatest societal ill to come out of the pandemic? It was loss of faith in science. The rise of alternative science, really? Is the inability of people to consume information giving rise to a society incapable of thinking? In a society where measles and polio are on the rise again, we need health professionals like you, committed to empathetically helping the public navigate the truth. Utilize your curiosity, your intellect, your passion to serve those in need, to help change the world. Thank you. Welcome to the profession. You are now part of the solution. The really good news is I get to step off the stage, well, step off the podium, and introduce somebody first who I met only a few years ago, but has actually helped change my life and my ability to understand the globe in so many different respects. Our guest speaker is Dr. David Urgai. David is the Mercy Ship's country director in Guinea and dental specialty consultant. After earning his dental degree in 2012 at the University of Minnesota, David volunteered with Mercy Ships in Guinea and was struck by the crisis in dental care that existed there. He returned to Guinea with Mercy Ships in 2018 to participate in Mercy Ships' collaboration with Guinea's only public dental school. In 2019, when the ship left, he decided to stay in the region to help support dental care and education there. The Mercy Ship partnership with the dental school at University Gamal Abdel Nasser of Conakry, which initially involved renovating some space to allow the operation of Mercy Ship's dental program, soon evolved to incorporating students at the dental school into a program to provide them with clinical experiences. In his current role, Dr. Urgai oversees education, clinical experience, young dentists that work their way through the university's dental program. Quite interestingly, this is a product of Penn Dental Medicine's Integrative Global Oral Health Program. 4 years ago, we decided to go look for how many dental schools existed in sub-Saharan Africa. The World Health Organization, the International Association of Dental Research, the American Dental Education Association, and the American Association of Dental Research, none of them knew how many dental schools or where existed in sub-Saharan Africa. The other thing we discovered is that the people that were actually running the WHO, the Fédération Dentaire Internationale, they weren't even dentists, nonetheless educators. Through the efforts that took place, we convened our first meeting looking at the impact of global oral health on sub-Saharan Africa, held initially in Kenya. A subsequent meeting that actually brought people together and resulted in the signing of an African Dental Education Association and the creation of it took place with the help of David and team from Mercy Ships. Penn Dental Medicine is having an impact throughout the globe in trying to improve and bring dental health equity throughout the world. That's the team you joined when you decided to come to Penn. So now I will be quiet, and I will let David pick up. Please, David.
Dear members of the graduating class of 2026, as you sit here today in your cap and gown, it is easy to think this is about an individual achievement. But no one reaches this stage alone. Behind each one of you is a person who invested in your life, a parent who sacrificed to support you, a mentor who challenged you, a faculty member who believed in you, your first patient who trusted you, a friend who encouraged you when you needed that encouragement to continue. For each one of you, someone invested time, experience, wisdom, opportunity, and hope into your life. Because of that investment, you are here today. 14 years ago, I was sitting in the same seat as you are right now, about to graduate dental school. Ready to begin my career, try to make my mark on the world. Except there was one little difference. I had recently signed up to volunteer with an organization called Mercy Ships that operates hospital ships in West Africa, providing free surgical care. I thought that 1 year I committed to would be my grand contribution to the world, and then I would return home. Instead, it changed the direction of my life. I arrived in Conakry, Guinea, believing I was prepared to help people. This was my first time ever leaving the United States. I stepped off the ship and I entered Conakry, Guinea and the pure chaos that existed there. For 9 months, we set up a small, free dental clinic in town to serve the local population. People slept overnight just waiting and seeking dental care. As a young dentist, I worked as hard as I could to see as many patients as possible. I remember looking out at the line and the patients stretching down the street and sometimes even wrapping around the block. I saw patients who suffered for years without treatment, patients who felt forgotten, but something kept bothering me. I thought if I worked hard enough, I could fix things. But every week, that line of patients kept getting longer and longer and longer. Over the following years, I volunteered in Haiti, Belize, and Cameroon. But everywhere I went, I saw the same thing over and over and over. The need was overwhelming, and temporary solutions were not enough to fix this problem. Sometimes life's bring you back full circle to the place where everything started. In 2018, I had the opportunity to return back to Guinea. This time, we partnered with the local public dental school, and unfortunately in 2012, I didn't even know Guinea had a public dental school. But the building was in poor condition. The roof was leaking, the windows were broken, students had no simulation, there was no clinic for students to train and see patients. This was dental education in Guinea. So we renovated the building, we equipped it as a student dental clinic with dental chairs, equipment, instruments. But I learned something very, very important. A fully equipped dental school is just the building without the people inside it. There is a famous quote by Nelson Mandela: "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Over time, I realized something deeper than this. Education changes the world only when teachers choose to invest in their students. I discovered this when the dean of the dental school in Guinea asked if a few students could help treat patients alongside our volunteers. These students had no clinical experience, they had barely ever touched a patient, and honestly, I probably should have said no. I said yes. Those first weeks were very difficult. The students didn't know how to give anesthesia, they've never done a preparation, very, very, very little experience. We started from the early beginning of every morning trying to teach them. But over several months, those students transformed. Not because of a miracle, and not because of extraordinary resources, because someone invested in them. That one decision changed my life forever. After that year, I stayed in Guinea to continue partnering with the dental school. The program started small. We only could take 10 students each year. That is the only space we had available. When there was electricity, we saw patients. When there was no electricity, we sat around and spoke and talked about dentistry, sometimes for hours, about patients, about life, and what kind of person they want to become. Nothing revolutionary, just showing up consistently, little by little, petit à petit. Today, more than 100 students have completed this program. Graduates are now specializing in Morocco to become future faculty members from their own dental schools where they came from. Others are opening clinics in underserved regions in their country. and others are training the next generation of dentists themselves. Over time, these students became my family. They are the future of dentistry in their countries. Years ago, there was no simulation lab, limited clinical training, and very few resources. Today, there is a new dental clinical training center for students, an accredited dental school, and young people from different African countries, languages, and backgrounds, all sitting beside each other in Guinea, studying dentistry together. Not because one person changed the system alone, but because people invested in students who are now becoming leaders themselves. I have one piece of advice to the graduating class of 2026. Invest in people. People become capable of changing the world when someone invests in them. We cannot change the world alone, but I can invest in Amadou. I can invest in Salamatu. I can invest in Raphael. I can invest in Suleiman and others. And together, they will transform dental education in their countries. I've already seen it begin. It is a story of each of you here. Someone invested in you for you to be here. And yet, while we celebrate today, much of the world still lacks access to basic dental care. Sierra Leone has 1 dentist per 1 million persons. 1 dentist for 1 million people. That can no longer be acceptable in this world. Look at all the resources we have today. How can we live in a world where people still cannot get access to basic dental care? There are 200 graduating students today. That is more than the countries of Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Benin, Burkina Faso, Chad, all together, a population of over 60 million persons. This is now your profession. How can you contribute? I am tired of hearing every single day about how someone died from a dental abscess. Also, I will never forget the faces of the children I've seen where a simple dental infection has disfigured them for life. A few years ago, while we were building this brand new dental center for student training, one of the workers on site started having dental pain. He called his boss and said, "Hey, where do I go?" He misunderstood those directions and went to the wrong clinic for treatment. He took a left instead of taking a right. At that clinic, the wrong tooth was removed, and the real infection spread rapidly. A few weeks later, he died. One wrong turn, a left instead of a right. A family lost a father because someone had never properly trained that student. Someone once failed to invest in that dentist as a student. Dear graduating class of 2026, the greatest need in the world is not charity. It is investment in people, investment in students, investment in education, investment in institutions, and most importantly, investment in future leaders. When people are equipped, empowered, and trusted, they build lasting solutions. They build resilient systems, and they also become leaders. Too often, we think systems change through power and influence. History shows us something different. Systems change when people invest in human potential. A teacher investing in a student, a mentor investing in a resident, a clinician investing in a patient, a leader believing in a young person before that person believes in themselves. These investments multiply. Regardless of your path, a dentist, a specialist, an educator, a researcher, or even an entrepreneur, your greatest impact will come from who you invest in. Who became better because of you? Who did you encourage? Who did you mentor? What opportunities did you create for others? True leaders create more leaders. Do not wait until your loans are paid off. Do not wait until that clinic is built. Do not wait until retirement. You can begin today. Sometimes the greatest investments are small. A conversation, a recommendation, a word of encouragement, listening to someone who is struggling, mentoring a younger colleague. Small investments can change lives. In a few years, no one here will remember your GPA. In fact, I'm very glad Dr. Mark did not mention my GPA during dental school. If you had surveyed my graduating class, I am the last person anyone would think would be volunteering or working in Africa. Actually, when I told some of the students during graduation that I was leaving for Africa, they thought I was joking. But people rarely remember your grades, but they do remember their mentors. They remember who believed in them, and they also remember who gave them hope in their lives. That is the kind of impact that endures. So class of 2026, never underestimate the ripple effect of investing in one person. One investment can transform a person. Just like someone invested in you, one day someone else will stand where you are now because you invested in them. The world does not only need more dentists, it needs more leaders willing to invest in others. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
Look here. So, David, I would not yet. I would like to officially welcome you to become an honorary member of the class of 2026. We are so thrilled to have future collaborations growing and stemming. I do have two small tokens of thank you, graduation gifts. Family is he's new class member. Thank you very much. I would now like to welcome my friend Fraz. None of you cheered like that when they announced my name. I am hurt. Did I sign those diplomas yet? No. Fraz, please.
Good afternoon to the faculty and staff of Penn Dental Medicine, to all our friends and family here and watching, to my classmates. Thank you for being here to celebrate the Penn Dental Medicine Class of 2026. For those of you at home, I think there's a QR code to scan for your attendance. That's a joke for D4s. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Fraz Lugay, and 4 years ago I ran for class president because a lot of people thought it would be a really good idea. I think my friends saw me speaking up in class, answering questions, and telling the professor that the lecture slides weren't posted because they thought it was confidence. I hate to break to you guys, it was not confidence, it was comfort. You see, I used to be a public school teacher, and I'm always just trying to help a classroom run smoothly. Nonetheless, I'm not going to let my friends down, so I ran for president, and after a brief election scandal, shout out to President Peter, but we're not going to get into that right now, I got the job. And after our first year, for each other class election, I've run unopposed, which means either people really like me, or no one else wants to do a bunch of extra work for free, but column A, column B. Throughout the last 4 years, people ask me, would you run again if you knew how much work it would be? And I say, absolutely. Everything I do is for my classmates, which is my friends and myself. It's a no-brainer for me, speaking up for our community. And I want to come back to that idea of community in a sec, but first I have a long list of thank yous to go through. First thank you is to everyone in the audience, for our friends and family near and far. The support you gave us students to get to Penn Dental Medicine and to graduate is invaluable. Every stressed out discussion about an exam or a tough case, every logistic issue with moving to a new city or a new apartment, all the time you gave to help us relax outside of school, outside of clinic, we would not have made it here without you. Thank you for helping us achieve so much. If there's applause after every thank you, I'm not going to get through it, but thank you. Shout out to my wife, Chase, and my cat, Mocha, in particular, for getting me through so much. To our professors and lab faculty and the entire academic affairs team, thank you for holding us to the high standards that give Penn Dental Medicine its reputation as the best dental school in the world. To the student affairs staff, thank you for guiding us to the start of our careers beyond Penn Dental, and thank you for always supporting us throughout our journey here. Whether it's Cultural Heritage Day or GPR fairs or feeding goats at a petting zoo, or just Margaret being the amazing, Dr. Margaret, being the amazing supportive person that she is. You all did so much behind the scenes to help us get here. To all other staff within the building, that's IMS and security, that's facilities and IT, that's our administration and our clinic faculty. We would not be able to treat our patients without the work that you do, which means directly or indirectly, they're your patients too. We're all indebted to you. Some individual shout outs. To our clinic coordinators, that's Ron, Shelly, Owen, Nick, Isis, and Carol. If you see them this week, give them a handshake or a hug. You should know their work is turning the madness of all of us and all our patients and the third years into an organized and orderly schedule. I think their only easier days were when we weren't in clinic. And to our group leaders, I don't know where to begin. Dr. Lavalli, Dr. Conjusta, Dr. Gaines, Dr. Nepa, Dr. Mayer, and my group leader, Dr. Rockland. You shaped us from student dentists into actual dentists. Every day you navigate managing 2 classes of dental students, giving feedback and CCEs, tracking requirements, making treatment plans, signing referrals, and every other manner of complication through clinic. We will always be your students, and you will always be the core of every PCU. That's good. And now I do have to admit something. The reason I stuck with being president was it was never just me. It was a whole team of people carrying the load. So right now I want to shout out some of our class leaders. Stephanie Wiskowski, our vice president, and my go-to person to discuss class concerns. Mary Papandreas, our treasurer, for keeping me from overspending. Secretary Jean Cho for her uplifting newsletters and thorough notes. And for the two people that certainly had more work than me in D1 and D2, a special thank you to our curriculum reps, Matt Lamb and Pietro Maisano. And for bringing our D4 year together in so many ways, thank you to our Executive Student Council, and especially thank you to our Executive Class President, my boss, and the singular author of our class yearbook, Min-hee Jeong. And for my last thank you, I was going to do a bit where I just talked to you guys without the mic, but I knew that my mom would kill me if I did that. I guess. Thank you to you guys, my classmates. Thank you for the support you've given me and each other over the last 4 years. I think a lot about what are the most important lessons we take away from Penn Dental Medicine. And to me, the biggest one is this. It's the support we give each other, the lessons we teach each other, whether it's feedback on a lab practical or studying together in study rooms, whether it's supporting each other on our toughest days, whether it's telling me how we can make our class stronger, and then being there to help me when I ask for that. You guys are what made this special. You guys carried yourself, each other, through many, many challenges, many seminars and early morning exams and practical exams, ADEX exams and retakes of ADEX exams. It's never easy. None of this is easy. And so I want you to remember two things. One, keep that spirit alive, that spirit of learning, of engagement in the people around you. A dentist told me recently, it's not called the practice of dentistry. Or, sorry, I messed it up immediately. It's called the practice of dentistry, not the perfection of dentistry. The only way that we grow as clinicians is if we are humble enough to see the people around us giving us feedback, giving us advice, and knowing that their thoughts, their words will make us better clinicians, and being there to give those same words to them. That's number one. And number two, I'm just really proud of you guys. I look at the work you've done, the achievements you've made with admiration and respect. I used to be a public school teacher. I miss my students a lot. For a moment, just pretend that you're my students, because I want to tell you that you can do anything, and you will do everything. You'll be educators, policy writers, surgeons, practice owners, moms and dads, everything in between. You'll be Penn dentists. And I can't wait to see where you guys go next. Thank you.
Thank you, Fraz. Great speech. Now we begin the hooding ceremony and the distribution of the diplomas. To hood the students, I'll name the faculty: Dr. Kara Freiman, who is our Assistant Director of Admissions and Clinical Assistant Professor in the Department of Endodontics; Dr. Howard Freiman, Director of the Postdoctoral Periodontal Prosthesis Program and Clinical Associate Professor in the Department of Periodontics and Preventive and Restorative Sciences; Dr. Miriam Robbins, Director of the Care Center for Persons with Disabilities and Professor of Clinical Oral Medicine and Clinical Restorative Dentistry; Dr. Flavia Telles, Professor in the Department of Basic and Translational Sciences; and Dr. Catherine Tekken, Assistant Professor in the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery and Pharmacology. Dr. Faizan Alawi, our Vice Dean of Academics, will be distributing the diplomas. Thank you. Dr. Phoebe Abad. Dr. Manuel Ricardo Acuna. Dr. Adeayo Terence Adenusi. Dr. Wajiha Aftab. Dr. Pooja Ehaluwalia. Dr. Simra Ajmal. Dr. Omolara Abiadun Akinfemiwa. Dr. Cheyenne Alain Young. Dr. Camille Alonso. Dr. Amir Amini. Dr. Lillian Arce. Dr. Aludare Ayodeli. Dr. Muhammad Badran. Dr. Anna Barkhausen. Dr. Angela Batija. Dr. Anusa Barta. Dr. Carmela Philomena Bickel. Dr. Emilia Biering. Dr. Brianna Nicole Bravo. Dr. John Robert Button. Dr. Anisha Chowdhury. Dr. Joyce Patience Chen. Dr. Jean Cho. Dr. Wanju Choi. Dr. Manali Chavatia. Dr. Andrew Chua. Dr. Helen Chung. Dr. Jacqueline Jane Cucurulo. Dr. Grace Elizabeth DeGidio. Dr. Nawal Firas Derry. Dr. Shreya Dalal. Dr. Jessica Ann Dauphiné. Dr. Angelina Debas. Dr. Bryce DeSantis. Dr. Joey Yuching Dillon. Dr. Adit Datta. Dr. Madeleine Dwamina. Dr. Issa Alabed. Dr. Noor Algendi. Dr. Cameron Imam. Dr. Dina Enani. Dr. Philip Samuel Evelyn. Dr. Hafsa Fatima. Dr. Samuel Michael Fernandez. Dr. Elise Alexandria Fournier. Dr. Corey Freeman. Dr. Gabriela Fuertes. Dr. Adam Fuller. Dr. Jarrett Gabriel. Dr. Julie Gang. Dr. Angelina Yueyang Ga. Dr. Megan Jill Geller. Dr. Sarah Giancarella McCabe. Dr. Samrit Kaur Gill. Dr. Rebecca Algazi Goldfield. Dr. Sarah Greenberg. Dr. Carolina Guillen del Castillo. Dr. Gaurav Gupta. Dr. Monica Gurung. Dr. Sarah Hack. Dr. Jessica Howe. Dr. Genet Shawi Hassan. Dr. Lindsay Scott Hassan. Dr. Lauren Ashley Hogstrom. Dr. Andrew Holderer. Dr. Julie Hong. Dr. Thinzar Suite. Dr. Harleen Kaur Hundal. Dr. Brooke Hunday. Dr. Shivani Iyer. Dr. Alexandra Jean-Pierre. Dr. Minhee John. Dr. Chloe Johnson. Dr. Michelle Shihon Jong. Dr. Radhika Kachadia. Dr. Amandeep Kaur Kala. Dr. Adam Cates. Dr. Stephen Kenny. Dr. Afroz Khan. Dr. David Kayata. Dr. Eric Kim. Dr. Jaeun Kim. Dr. Joy Kim. Dr. Peter Knight. Dr. Sharon Krastashevsky. Dr. Ajay Kumar. Dr. Madi Kang. Dr. Ward Kyle. Dr. Matthew Lam. Dr. Maria Fernanda Leal Cardenas. Dr. Kimberlyn Viviana Ledesma. Dr. Janet Jisoo Lee. Dr. Gina Lee. Dr. Michael Lee. Dr. Regina Lekumovich. Dr. Jack Lin. Dr. Peichin Avril Lu. Dr. Fraz Jake Lugay. Dr. Peyton Macaron. Dr. Sunny Maharjan. Dr. Pietro Gerard Maisano. Dr. Anbri Maldonado. Dr. Zion Nasimion Manuel. Dr. Dallin Page Maskell. Dr. Sarah Matthew. Dr. Ryan Mark McGuire. Dr. Mina Megali. Dr. Julia Milligan. Dr. Tiffany Min. Dr. Erta Mukli. Dr. Grace Naorni. Dr. Puneet Nanda Arneja. Dr. Kenneth Wynn. Dr. Megan R. New. Dr. Julia Grace O'Connell. Dr. Kevin O'Cauley. Dr. Angela Orais and Say So. Dr. Chan Shu Stephen O. Dr. Brittany Pank. Dr. Mary Catherine Papandreas. Dr. Parth Patel. Dr. Ria Patel. Dr. Sneh Patel. Dr. Shilpa Patnaikuni. Dr. Abhinav Penamudi. Dr. Julia Haley Picarella. Dr. Azin Pursamail. Dr. Christy Chen. Dr. Andrea Rodeos. Dr. Samantha Eve Regenklint. Dr. Malavika Ramesh. Dr. Karishma Ratani. Dr. Alexander Rossi. Dr. Caitlin Marie Roberts. Dr. Talia Rodriguez. Dr. Adam Michael Rose. Dr. Jacob Rosinek. Dr. Wendy Ruan. Dr. Lauren Rudolph. Dr. Fiorella Ruiz. Dr. Matthew Tyler Russell. Dr. Ashwarya Lakshmi Saha. Dr. Shruti Sailam. Dr. Arjan Pratap Singh Sandhu. Dr. Alyssa Sapien Mikulin. Dr. Dimitra Maria Schweitzer. Dr. Iman Shaf. Dr. Anisha Shah. Dr. Jill Shah. Dr. Leah Sapna Shah. Dr. Devi Marie Sharma. Dr. Snehal Uttam Shaladia. Dr. Mingyu David Shin. Dr. Nami Shaitut. Dr. Meher Soni. Dr. Mary Grace Sullivan. Dr. Tauba Susi. Dr. James Tabet. Dr. Obai Takadin. Dr. Bradley Tanelis. Dr. Kevin Tao. Dr. Noah Taub. Dr. Adam Thayer. Dr. Pari Tucker. Dr. Shristi Tapa. Dr. Linda Tran. Dr. Michael Emilio Troca. Dr. Catherine Sang. Dr. Serena Tico. Dr. Jim Yustelenka. Dr. Claudia Valladares. Dr. Irina Vardanyan. Dr. Peter Edward Varela. Dr. Shira Wold. Dr. Lindsay Alice Williams. Dr. Jessica Winarto. Dr. Veronica C. June 1. Dr. Stephanie Lou Wiskowski. Dr. Suyong Xie. Dr. Timothy Yan. Dr. Shi Gary Yen. Dr. Erica Lila Yox. Dr. Claire Yu. Dr. Jeffrey Zhang. Dr. Kevin Zhao. Dr. Eckhart Zhou. Dr. Jonathan Zhou. Sit down now. Okay, you can sit down. Well, I'm relieved that each graduate recognized my pronunciation of their name. So, congratulations to class of 2026. I would like now to take a special moment to recognize all students who have completed honors and/or dual degree program. Please stand. Okay, now it's my honor to invite Captain Sean Mann, who is our faculty member, to the podium and swear in the military graduates. Please come in.
This afternoon, I have the privilege of delivering the oath of office to the 13 members of the Penn Dental Medicine Class of 2026 who will enter the active duty dental corps of one of the military services. Today, 7 will enter the U.S. Navy, 4 will enter the U.S. Army, and 2 will enter the U.S. Air Force. And for those transitioning to active duty in the Navy and Air Force, this oath will also represent their promotions from ensign to lieutenant and from second lieutenant to captain, respectively. Army graduates will receive their promotions to captain upon arrival at their first assignment. Let me say to these 13 graduates, your military affiliation is emblematic of the service orientation of the University of Pennsylvania School of Dental Medicine. In addition to military graduates comprising 7% of your class, as you know, at Penn Dental we place a strong emphasis on service to our West Philadelphia community. arguably more so than any other dental school's service to their local community. So let me welcome you to a professional life that requires sacrifice, resilience, courage, and adaptability. In a few minutes, you will raise your right hand and in doing so promise to support and defend our great nation at any cost. You will be signing a blank check. And I have to say that you represent a steadily shrinking percentage of the population, unfortunately. For all of this, the nation thanks you. While my words are heavy and portend the seriousness of the commitment you are about to make, it's not all gloom and doom, for the rewards are many. You will navigate true leadership, accountability, and teamwork in all their complexities with a laser focus on mission accomplishment, all qualities that will serve you well, both in the military and afterward in your civilian life. And there will be an after civilian life. I'm testimony to that. So let's move on to the reaffirmation of your oath to the Constitution to mark this important milestone in your professional lives. Military graduates, attention to oath. You don't know yet, that means rise and stand at attention. If you don't know it now, you're going to learn it in a rather interesting way shortly. Also, if there are any current or former As I was saying, if there are any current or former members of the military in the audience, you're also welcome to join in the oath. So raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer in the United States military, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I'll bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I'll well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Military graduates, as you were. To all the graduates of the University of Pennsylvania School of Dental Medicine, Class of 2026, welcome to the greatest profession on earth. And to those who are entering the military today, welcome to the two greatest professions on earth. Thank you so much for your attention. God bless you. God bless the profession of dentistry. God bless the United States of America. Fair winds and falling seas.
Thank you, Dr. Min. I now would like to introduce our clinical dean, Dr. Frank Setzer. He's also associate professor of endodontics, who will be leading your professional pledge.
The doctors of class of 2026 will now recite the professional pledge found in your program. In the presence of you, their family, friends, and peers, they will publicly acknowledge the responsibilities of the profession and their willingness to assume the same. I ask that the class of 2026 please rise and follow after me in reciting the pledge. I would also like to invite any dentist in the audience who would like to renew their pledge as well. The Penn Dental Medicine Professional Pledge. as I enter the dental medicine profession. I vow to keep this pledge and these stipulations. I understand that my primary responsibility is to my patients. To the best of my ability, I will embrace the highest standards of oral health care and treat all individuals under my care with respect and honesty. Their total health and well-being shall be my primary concern. I accept the responsibility to maintain my competence through the continued pursuit of new knowledge and skills in the practice of dentistry. I will conduct myself with integrity, treat my colleagues with respect, and wherever possible work to advance the oral health of society. I shall faithfully observe the principles of ethics and codes of professionalism encountered during my dental training and beyond. All this I pledge with pride in Penn Dental Medicine's heritage and my commitment to the profession and the public we serve. Congratulations and welcome, new colleagues.
Okay, please sit down. Before we finish, I'd like to thank the offices of Student Affairs, Academic Affairs, Student of Institutional Development, and the Dean staff, and Learning Technology for working hard to make this event a successful one. This terminates the official part of our ceremony. At 5, after this, we are invited to go back to school for refreshments. And please allow the faculty to leave the room first. Thank you and congratulations.